Let's take a look at the light preparations. All right, I've installed a bunch of disconnects. We're going to install the lighting gear in the upstairs inside the shell. And to do that, we're going to use disconnects. Here's all the wires that go up to the lights. These disconnects, like here's a white, which means headlight. Okay. Down here, we've got a red and a black, which is going to be going to a bridge rectifier. That's going to provide our constant lights, like the cab light. All right, let's take a review of how this thing is wired. So we got decoder back here. We made the table for it to sit on. Since normally, you know how we make them work platforms? Well, these are too long to really use a platform like that. So we made a table. It's just scooped in there so it can be taken out. And we don't even need to secure the decoder. The decoder can just sit there. And it's held down by some of these heat shrink tubes. All right, so what happens is power comes in from the trucks. It's gathered at these little PC boards here. And there's one under here. This one has another board up on top that gets the yellow, blue, white. The yellow is going to be the beacon. The blue is the positive. And the white is the headlight. Red and the black, bridge rectifier, constant lights. And so everybody's ready. Everybody's got their disconnects on. And now we can start. So the idea is when you take the shell off, you can unplug these so you can do maintenance. And that's what we like. Nice and clean. So when you take all these guys off, okay, these will be up in the shell. Now we've got access to everything we need to do maintenance, like if we had to take the trucks off or whatever we needed to do, wheel cleaning or something, we've got access, and that's what the point of the disconnects are. So when you take the shell off, you can take the shell all the way off without having a bird's nest of wiring under here. Then we've got a PC board we've made with a single gap. I'm going to take some SMD lights. These will be the cab lights. These lights are a little bit bright for this, so I'll probably take a black Sharpie or a green Sharpie and just wipe over the top of them just to dim them down a little bit. And then they won't look like a fire in the cab. We've got our little PC board scooped in place. Everybody's wired up. And we're ready to go and start putting the bridge rectifiers going in the upstairs. And we'll run the lights up there. We'll probably use some jewelry wire. And then we're going to do fiber optics. So here's a piece of fiber optic in the end of this Southern Pacific one. We'll make it into a lens. It'll fit inside. And then we're probably going to take an LED like this. And we'll just put a piece of heat shrink tube and heat shrink the two ends of this fiber optic into that, connected to that LED, and that ought to do it. And we will just slightly melt the end of the fiber optics. It'll give us a lens, and it'll give us a nice lens, and then those lights will be nice and clear and bright. So that's where we're at on these. We're doing pretty good. They're starting to come along real nice.